Now to the latest on a wildfire that's burning here in Tucson. Happening right now, a fire named the Molino 3 fire continues to burn. The fire is located in the Catalina Mountains in a remote area near the Catalina Highway and Molino Basin Trail. Just take a look right now here at the fire. It's burning from last night. That's the video. As you can see, flames and smoke could be seen from nearby roads and neighborhoods. Fire activity decreased, though, after sunset. And the fire is still burning, and you can still see smoke also tonight. And we have been tracking fire crews' progress as they continue to combat this fire. News 4 Tucson's Cristiana Ramos has been out there all afternoon. She joins us live once again from the Catalina Mountains with the latest on them trying to knock this fire down. Good evening, Cristiana.
Good evening, Sean. Yes, crews have been in the air and on the ground trying to battle this fire. The dry weather and the terrain not making it an easy task. So let's show you what it's looking like at the 5 o'clock hour. This is the fire retardant. You can see the pink stuff right there on the Catalina Mountains behind me. Even a little bit of smoke coming out of the mountains, but really it's been on and off throughout the day. It's really hard to tell in the sunlight. Our forewarned weather team did say that there wasn't any lightning in that area last night to spark off a flame, but of course that is still being investigated. Photos taken by Tucson resident Emma Bortree shows massive flames on top of the Catalina Mountains. Her mother describing what they saw.
Walked out in our backyard and then of course walked out in our front yard and we could just see, just fire up on the mountain.
The U.S. Forest Service says the Molino 3 fire started Thursday night on Molino Basin. Crews have been dropping retardant on the area throughout the day trying to contain it.
We're looking into the forecast. There's not a lot of precipitation that's going to be happening. We're hoping for a higher relative humidity.
According to the U.S. Forest Service, it burned 1,000 acres at one point, now reduced to 425 acres and is 0% contained.
A little nerve-wracking, because it was coming more towards the front side of the mountain, so more towards the populated area.
Forest officials say there isn't a threat to structures or communities and no evacuations have been issued at this time. But we're told the Baba Duoc Trail, the Soldier Trail, Molino Basin Trail, and part of the Arizona Trail are closed. This also includes the popular shooting range along the Catalina Highway. The Molino 3 fire is currently spreading towards the Molino 1 and 2 burn scars, which has increased smoke activity in surrounding areas, but could possibly help contain the blaze.
So when it hits that area, there's going to be what's called a fuel break. So there's not going to be that large amount of fuel available, which should help us see a decrease in fire activity.
The cause of the fire is still being investigated. You are asked to avoid areas with closures as fire crews try to work to contain this fire. Of course, we are going to continue to follow it throughout the weekend and keep you updated with the latest. So make sure that you stick with KVOA News for Tucson on air and online. Reporting from Catalina Highway, Cristiana Ramos, News for Tucson.